Greetings all. Well, right over here behind me are a couple of Jaboticaba trees. I've been starting to pick here this morning, but then said, oh my goodness, I really should put this on a video. It's always a problem for me. I get started on a project and I go, oh, maybe I should video this. Anyway, I have already pretty much stripped the trees, so there isn't too much fruit left on them. The crop was nice. But if you take a look down here on the ground, you'll see what the birds have knocked off. You can see by what's laying around down there. So we still have quite a bit of this left on the trees too, though. So I'm going to strip because we're going to process Jaboticaba this morning. Here I got a colander full. I'm going to head into the kitchen, show you what we're doing next. Well, here we are back in the Green Garden Guys test kitchen. I got my power juicer right here. That's a centrifugal rasp type juicer. I washed my Jaboticabas here in fresh clean water. And I have already started grinding some of these. This is a very noisy process, so we'll turn it on and I'm going to get going. Well, the juicer will naturally spit most of the seed and the skin out into that bin over there. The majority of the seed actually comes through this intact, so it will grow. And so I usually will just take that whole mass and spread it out on a flat, cover it up with soil, and let come up whatever will come up. So I generally have plenty of Jaboticaba plants after juicing the fruit. Here is what the final product looks like. It's a light purple-red color. It's fairly thick. Pretty good body to this. And now, of course, the taste test. Oh, man. Oh, is that good? I think this is probably almost the perfect way to use a Jaboticaba, other than just eating them out of the hand like popping a grape. Because the skin on the Jaboticaba has quite a bit of tannin in it, and quite a bit of acid, and an amount of it, a certain amount of it, makes the fruit taste much better. There's a resinous, acidic bite that comes off the skin that really I find is essential for the fruit's flavor. And then, of course, there's usually a seed in the middle of the fruit, too, which you don't want to chew up. And so I generally end up spitting. You take a Jaboticaba, you pop it in the mouth, the juice comes flying out, washes all over your tongue, and it's very refreshing. And I just usually keep chewing and chewing until I've got enough acid out of the skin, and I sucked most of the juice off the seed, and then I'll discard it. I have some friends who prefer to actually eat the entire skin. It is edible, and there's no reason why you can't. I suspect the seed's edible too, but of course, if we eat the seeds, we can't grow the tree. But anyway, the juicer solves some real problems with this fruit because it leaves enough of the skin to give the juice a quality. So some of the skin gets in here, and it's just about enough. It takes the seeds out. So now we have a perfectly usable material here as a juice. Now, Ellen and I prefer this as a frozen popsicle. If we just take the fresh juice, pour it in the popsicle molds, put it in the freezer, I don't know if there's a better way to eat this fruit. That's really good. It also helps me do customer service for shoppers in the nursery. If Jaboticaba's out of season, nobody's ever tasted it, well, we can take it out of the freezer and sample the frozen juice. I think the juice is good. The juice would make an excellent wine. If you're into jams, jellies, preserves, certainly it will easily process that way. It could be put into a dehydrator as a fruit leather. There's enough pulp in here. You could make probably the most incredible Jaboticaba fruit leather out of this product. And then, of course, any kind of recipes where you might be able to add fruit juice into a recipe. You could probably even make an analog of a lemon meringue pie by using Jaboticaba juice instead of lemon juice, you know, so on. A lot of possibilities, but definitely putting them through a centrifugal juicer, in my opinion, makes the fruit far more useful. I also think the tree is highly ornamental, really interesting, and I find the fruit very easy to pick because in my tree, most of it is low branched, and so most of the fruit is right in here. A little right up here, you know, a little down there, but the majority of it is right in front of my face and it comes right off, two-handed. I can pick it two-handed. I like plants like that. So, aloha. Enjoy Jaboticaba. I have no idea what the healthful qualities are of this juice, but I suspect it's good for you. Have a good one. Hang loose.